What's up, guys? My name is James, and welcome to the video that I basically already made. It was an update video on regarding the league, but I want to bring your attention to something real quick before I get into the real video. This is updated. This is for the ML League, as we already called it in the other video. Now, I had my friend re-edit this play button, and this symbol, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure what this symbol means, but I will let you know once I know the information on it. Okay? Alright, so welcome to the video, and today I'm going to explain the rules of the ML League as now officially called. Now, I know I already explained a lot about the rules and everything, but and there goes my cat. But this is basically deja vu, as I read. Well, before I was gonna go upstairs and go out, I kind of sprayed some of this to get the room clean. Anyway, back to the video. There's all jokes aside. Let's cut to the video. All right. So in the update video, I explained how I created a league called the ML, meaning Mirror League, which is my last name. Yeah, people already know that by now. And I explained some of the rules out there. I explained the rematch clause and the stimulations. Today I'm going to go with the full details. Alright? So, prepare to listen, and this is how this league is going to go. Alright, you ready? Let's go. So, this is a play button. People already know that. This is brand new, and I'm ready to do this. Now, for the first video, as I am preparing for the next one, for the first video, we had an event, which is known as the ML Basketball #1, and the Basketball #1 will count towards the ML League. But it won't. But it's gonna be its different category. But for the championships, it'll be a different playlist because I'm gonna have contention match too, which I'll explain a little later too. Now, the first video, me and William were going after who's going to be the first champion, and of course, I'm the first champion. And welcome, I am your first ML champion. Praise me. No, I'm just kidding. So, the rules goes like this. Now, because somebody has to be a champion. The champion are allowed to do whatever he wants. But it has to be a different stimulation unless he wants to. Now, how I cat. So, the champion with the play button has an ability to pick any category he wants. Now there is a touch though. When somebody who failed to get the play button on the first try, the first time ever, that's what I meant, like William did, he is allowed to ask to do what they call a rematch clause. I already explained the rematch clause, but I will explain it again because I'm in such a bland mood. But I will cut to the chase. Yeah, all because I have that. I think I caught a bug. I caught a bug in my stomach, which is I was off from school today, which is completely disaster for me. But I had no choice in this situation. Anyway, back to the video. He's allowed to ask for a rematch clause, but regarding the rematch clause, ugh, this stinks. Anybody who now, let's say William asked for a rematch and he won, and the play button goes to William. I have a rematch clause. Now, let's touch that real quick. Now, the champion who successfully. Now, if I'm the champion and William's the challenger, I successfully defended this champion. They don't have a rematch clause. They have to earn the way back up there. no matter what. Let's say if my father goes after this and he fails, he does not have a rematch clause unless he earns his way back up there. If somebody wins this, they took it from me, they earned it. I have a rematch clause, and I can pick a stimulation. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. If I ask for a rematch clause, we have to do that one sport. Like, let's say if it's basketball and Williams a champion, I lose the play button, and I ask for rematch clause. It has to be basketball, no matter what. And if it's Mario Kart and I lose the title there, I have a rematch clause, and if I invoked it, we have to do that stimulation. Like, we have to do Mario Kart no matter what. You see what I'm trying to say? Any stimulation we do, we have to do that stimulation no matter what. And you only allowed one stimulation. So you have one chance to do it. And if somebody, all right, if William invoked his rematch clause and he fails to convert with this champion again, he does not have an opportunity until he earns his way back up there. That's a basic rule. And until we get to the next stimulation, which, by the way, you are allowed to comment down below any stimulations. Like, can we pick Super Smash Bros? Pick anything, and we will do it. That's and the suggestions are allowed, so go for it. And yes, that's a rematch clause is covered. Now, as far as a stimulation for the champion, champions have to choose different stimulations if it's successfully defended either once or twice. And it could be a tournament, but in order for a champion to defend it, there has to be a contender match too. We call it a number one contender, credited by WWE. Thank you guys so much for this good idea. And contender match has to be gone, and we could do a tournament too. If somebody who wins that little tournament, well, it's a number one contender against a champion, and we go back to that same old thing. If somebody wins. If the champion wins, we have to do a different tournament, different simulation. If the challenger wins, the champion who lost the title as a challenger can invoke the rematch clause. If they fail to convert, they have to pick the simulation. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a pretty decent rule. It has to be a different stimulation, no matter what. And the time difference. Listen, the time is also a key. Is also a key. Now, a champion is allowed to hold this within 30 days. Within 30 days or under, he has to defend it in some way or somehow keep it. You know what I'm trying to say? So if the 30 days are up, I have to defend this no matter what against something for another 30 days. And by the way, the first time we did it, it was on Friday, which keep in mind it was on Friday, folks. Because the editing was like a bit sloppy, but I managed to figure it out. From November, I think it was November 3rd, I have up to December 3rd to defend it. And then what's even cool is you're allowed to defend it anytime in under 30 months. Like if I defend it 2 days later, which I'll tell you later. If I 2 days later, if I actually defended this, if I do another title shot, which I did, by the way, I have another 30 days up, like November 7th. Today's November 7th. Happy birthday, my cousin, if you're watching this. If this defended it and successfully on November 7th, which is today, I have up to 30 days, December 7th, to defend it. Same goes if the challenger, if they win it. You know what I'm trying to say? And it has to be something no matter what. So they have to keep an eye on the time if they're a champion, which I am. And I want to do something. I really want to do something. Alright? And whoever wins is declared a ML champion. And that's basically the rules, so to say. Oh, by the way, the former this now it's getting me. If the former champion the former champion will have to go to the #1 contender match too. I forgot to say. If they win this from somebody else again, if they win this title again, they are declared a 2-time, a 3-time, a 4-time, anything they want basically. It's pretty cool. And that's it. This is James. Thank you guys so much for the rules. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Bye-bye.